Welcome back to another edition of Wizard 101, the Epic Myth Edition. So, if you remember, last time I told you what we were going to do. We were going to go get our new spell, meet our professor. He's rude. Cyrus Drake. But also, if you remember, something I forgot to do before I ended the video last time. Remember I told you that as soon as we're level 5, we could put something on? Yeah. I forgot to do that. Here it is. Heartsteel. Boom. I like it. That's going to stay with us for quite a while. So, we did that. Good on us. There we go. More health. More health is always good. Now we're going to go see Argylston. I'm going to go close to an hour as possible on this video.
Well, hello there.
This is where you start learning about TCs and whatnot. Don't worry about it. Sprite, yeah, she helps heal. Now we're going to talk to Merle. Merle. I'm not going to sing no more. I cannot sing. I cannot carry you to the bucket. A bag. Nothing. There's Merle.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update. Rattlebones, you say? Rattlebones?
Yeah, Rattlebones. He's done.
While I do that, you need, if you are to truly
okay.
talents, I'll send you from many people.
Okay. Explanation time.
Potion flasks, if you and most important.
Yeah, see now there's a purple flask down there. You push left on the D-pad to use that. It heals you completely with health and mana. You get a complete restoration, but you gotta go refill that if you use it. I'm gonna show you real quick where to go. It's just right around the corner to the left over here to refill it, and it's to this one up here. Hilda, you can refill it. It won't tell you how much right now because you don't need it. Now we're going to go talk to Mr. Lincoln. Here's where we're going to meet our professor and get our first spell. Here's Mr. Lincoln. He's a stork. Yeah.
Ah, you must be the new student I've...
Yeah, they're going to introduce you to all of them, but they're not necessary. It'll port you to your... Here's Cyrus Drake. The rude, crude dude. I'm gonna pull it and didn't know it. We're gonna talk to him.
This is the School of Myth. Don't get used to it. I doubt you'll be here long. But while you're enrolled, this is where you learn new spells.
Okay, automatically, he's dislikable. Automatically dislikable. I don't like him. He looks like a ball-headed pea that never reached full potential. Ugh.
And on the off chance your skill level improves...
On the off chance that I don't smack you. Oh my god, I don't like him. Alright, Troll, here's our next one. Spell. Yeah, I still can't put a sentence together. That's just what you get with me. Sometimes I can talk to you normal. Sometimes I'm broken English and... So anyways, the way my brain works is I have a thought, but then right in the middle of my thought while I'm verbalizing it, my brain will stop for just that microsecond and think about 2 more things, and everything just starts coming out mumbo jumbo. But I'll get it out eventually correctly. You'll understand. Alright, we got our new spell. Let's go close this part of it out by talking to Mr. Lincoln one more time. Yeah, he was telling you about the dorm. It's right here. Okay. So, well, I'll wait till we talk to Merle again. He's going to give us Pixie to heal. Let's talk to Merle.
Officially enrolled now? Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Madame Dumors.
I don't want to talk to her. You don't want to really talk to her.
Wizard.
Come to me. I am just outside the door.
Oh, wow. You look
I wasn't talking to you. Decline. I don't want you. You're not worth it.
City and all the amazing
I know,
things
I'm-
you do here.
There's a lot that we got to get through on this episode, so apologies for rushing through some things. Okay, Sergeant Milton. Okay, so now we got some spells. So, the bad thing about minions, I hate minions. They're useless. They suck. You don't need them. You'll never use them. You don't want to use them. They're free, but you don't want to use them. Okay, Pixie, this is gonna be a heal. Okay, so now basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 spells now. We want to condense this down real quick, which is what I did. I got a Pixie, a Bloodbat, and 2 Trolls. So, alright. And this sprite right here is that treasure card Argoston gave us. Alright. We have filled up our enchants. We're gonna keep just 2. You see, as we're adding spells, we're slowly getting rid of wand attacks. Slowly. We're keeping 2 in still, because that's gonna give us 6. Right? Because we're still gonna use 1 to get the 2 pips. And this phone over here is going off. And then that'll get us to 2 pips after using a 1 attack, and we can use Troll, enchant this, and it's game over on anything. Okay. This is where we're gonna start. We're gonna pick a pet up here. We go talk to Muldoon. Microwave, la la la. All those shops that we just passed, back in the day, they used to be really good to utilize, but they're not worth it no more. Sergeant Muldoon.
Beware. Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. We've got undead all over the place.
Yeah, pet.
Now what?
So, basically, this is the game's way of introducing you to pets. It's a whole headache. Do it because it's XP. I'm going to pick up this quest from him.
Hello.
I'll explain this quest in a little while after we're done with this.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory.
So basically,
You can equip the pet just as you would a wand. And
I'm also reading too and listening. So what this is they're giving you a pet for free. Alright, and it sucks. So here's pets. This is what it gave us. An imp. And he's not good. He's kind of cheeks, really. Because he doesn't give you a blade. Remember what level we are. 5. We got to get to level, I think, 7 to get our blade, first blade. But we'll equip him. I don't want to, but we will. But he is going to be like 1% useful. And I'll show you that.
I lost.
You shouldn't have come to this.
She is all about the pets, and you have to rescue her and pets. It's sad. So, here we go. Old Judd. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw the enchant and pre-enchant this troll. Okay? Go ahead and pop him with a wand. Later on, Myth boost Storm. Yep, see, there it is, a boost. Now we get to boost. Alright, here's our enchanted troll. See how much damage he does? Wow. Technically, I don't have to use an enchant here, but I'm showing this to you to show you the capabilities of what you can do with your enchants when you get higher level spells like this. Bang. Just exploding. I know when I'm whooped. Okay. So it's, I guess it's cute in a way. So what we're about to get into is this whole pet thing, and this is where you get to see the more unsettled side of me, because when it comes to pet, it truly gets on my nerves, and it does a lot of people too. Ask anybody and they'll tell you the pet aspect of this game is total BS.
Now that your pet has
Great. Now let's go save all those poor pets.
Basically what this is getting to is that your pet can do things you cannot. Like, it can see things that you cannot. I mean, okay. Well, we're just gonna appreciate it for what it
I
is.
saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
So back up, then do the combo. Meow. I always do that. I don't know why.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that after that.
Thanks for making sure they're safe, Penny. Smell you later. And she'll have a quest much later on that we'll pick up, but we're not gonna pick it up too soon. Okay, so now we got a pet. We've learned about pets. Brilliant. Alright. Over here is where you can pick up crafting. You can start that madness if you want to. I advise against it as a first-time player. I would advise against it. It's going to take up so much of your time. It starts out kind of okay in the beginning, but then it just gets ridiculous.
You save the pets in a yacht.
Speaking of which,
Yeah. They say thank you very much. Oh. Okay. It's a teen. Myth assistant. So. Okay. These, what you see in front of you, these are the quests for all three streets over here. There's Triton Avenue, Cyclops Lane, and Firecat Alley. There's really no particular order you have to do them in. I always usually start with Firecat Alley, just because it's the longest and it's the furthest away. And so I like to get that put behind me. But what I'm going to do is pick up all of these. And that's all I'm doing, is picking them up. And we're going to keep them for later. Now, before we go and do those streets, remember that quest that we picked up real quick? We're going to do that. Remember, we picked it up from that guy down there? Private Gildens? We're going to go do that quest real quick before we start the streets. Because this should get us to level 6. Should. And because like I said, I think I started to touch on it prior, but there's a certain bias in this game. Oh yeah, Prospector Zeke. This is for the Smiths, remember? I said we need to go find the Smiths. That's what we'll do. We'll accept it, but we're not going to do it right away. We'll do the Smiths after we get this done. But anyways, I mentioned to you earlier that we are
You say you are.
oh, I've lost my thought now. I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyways, we're gonna get along with this and finish this quest out.
You are returning the... Oh, that book.
All this is about a lost book.
Research for a science project. She's
And
just
all it
inside
is getting it
Dawn
back
Court
to
if
the
you want to get
library.
back to her. I left my book. Hi, I need help. I'm trying to finish
No.
this science fair project for Professor Bailstrom.
That's for that tower over there. And that's something you just want to do later, not now. Okay. So we mentioned, I mentioned to you that we were going to do the Smiths as well. So since this is the first stop, we're going to come back here and get the Smith back here. Golden Court Smith, he's right behind this tree. Did you hear that little doom doom? That's to let you know you got the Smith. That's all that is. Okay. I'm going to hang her right into here. We're going to go back and get this other Smith here. There we go. Okay. Remember I told you the only reason to go back to Unicorn is to get the Smith? That's why we're going back to Unicorn Way. Okay. Still stay on the sidewalk. This is a way to avoid fights and battles in this game. Oh, it's supposed to be, but later on they'll pull you away from this safe, because this is supposed to be a safe area. But later on, enemies can pull you away from it, and they're not supposed to, but they will. That gets infuriating. You're just going along, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, rip, right into a fight, and you're like, oh my god. Alright, the Smith over here. Now, something real cool. I get a chance to show you this. Press R1 and go down, and that brings you back to the middle of Wizard City, to the common area. So cool. Fastport. There's still one more Smith to get, and it's back here in Ravenwood where all the schools are. I mean, it's pretty cool that they do this. Because at the end of it all, you get a training point and a little bit of gold. And that's all the Smiths for this little area. We're going to come in here to the shopping district. And right here at this tree, we're going to come in between and go back and get the Smith here. There he is. In Old Town, that's where the bazaar is. There's a smith on the other side of this building. Doo-doo. Okay. Well, apparently there's an emergency because my wife keeps ringing this phone. It's not even my phone, it's her extra phone. So I apologize. I'm going to end the video up here, but when we pick it back up next time, we're going to do a whole street in one video. So I'll promise you that, but let me get going. Please like and subscribe. Tell everybody about this. I'm trying to, make this into a career, basically. I don't even care if it's hundreds of thousands like other YouTubers get paid. I just want something that can keep my family going. So anyways, I appreciate you watching, appreciate your time. Again, I apologize for having to go in such a rush, but I promise you, when I pick this up again, we're gonna get the whole Firecat Alley done in one fell swoop. We will get through it. So thank you guys, appreciate you, and yeah, without you guys, I would just be left in the dark if I don't get help. So, and I know that, and so that's why I have an appreciation, and I'll see you next time.